Okay, so we're here once again in Sword Factory X, and this was meant to be a completely different video, and whilst I was recording that video, I ended up getting something that is honestly just absolutely insane. So let's just go over that in today's video instead. And yeah, it is my first ever heavenly in the game, and honestly I don't even know how I got this. So basically what I was doing is I was recording a video for the new dungeons thing that might be coming soon to the game, and then I realised this sword over here isn't green anymore because it was just a unique minus. So I thought, oh, it must have upgraded to like an eternal or something. Came over and looked up, and it is a heavenly plus sword. Somehow, some way, we have managed to get this, and honestly I am absolutely shocked that we have our first heavenly plus. So yeah, basically we come over here real quick and have a look down the rarity list. Obviously we have gotten things like the uniques before, exotic, supreme, celestial, we've been through all them, and we've obviously had the eternal. Now one thing to note is that I've never had a cosmic before, and it was definitely something that I was always trying to get. However, I'm not really too bothered that we've skipped over cosmic and got our first heavenly sword in the game. As you can see, the actual just like the base chance is 1 in 27 trillion, which is quite a lot. However, for me, if we go ahead and have a quick look right now and change our board over to the ascender real quick, as you can see, it is more or less 1 in 50 million, which is honestly quite a lot. And the actual true RNG, you might be able to see it on the screen just right now, is a 1 in 56 million chance, which is honestly just absolutely crazy. Now, as you can see as well on the sword, you can still see the unique colours of the text and stuff with the green and stuff. So let's go ahead and quickly pick this sword up right now, get it in our inventory, and then just drop it back down, and there we go. Now we actually have the heavenly colours, which is much better. And as you can see as well, I have had the luck enchant on there as well at level 8. So as you can see, the luck enchant is actually very overpowered. Obviously it still was 1 in 56 million, but still, that is absolutely crazy that we've got our first heavenly plus. And I think now what we need to do with this sword is change up the enchants once again, and maybe change it over to something like greed and maybe even overdrive if we can get there. So let's have a quick look. Now it is going to cost me quite a lot, 841 gems. However, I think I should be lucky enough to try and get something really good. Now one thing that I am tempted to do as well is try and actually get my kills up with this sword, just for the simple fact that I will get more enchants and stuff. So let me just have a quick look real quick. I'm going to keep that in there. Hopefully it doesn't somehow randomly disappear. But yeah, basically I have this right now. It has 151 kills, which is more or less at the maximum that I usually get with a sword anyway. I really don't kill that much. So let me just quickly release this heavenly sword, pick it up, and then we'll go ahead and put down this 151 kills real quick. There we go. Let me just quickly put this down, and yeah, the chances are actually already quite high, to be fairly honest. Now I'm not going to go ahead and actually change the chances on that because I do want to use this sword because it is my damage sword. However, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and actually go get some kills with this sword to try and get my enchants way higher and the chance way higher as well. But yeah, basically I'm just going to do one more enchant to see if we can get anything good. Maybe we can get greed plus and overdrive plus if we are lucky enough at some point. And at this point I am very tempted to actually get this enchanter look, just so we can actually get some really good things. But yeah, as you can see, we're not getting very lucky right now. Light, resistance 1, literally random things. But yeah, basically this is now going to be a little bit of a new project for me to try and upgrade this thing. I'm stuck on the conveyor, which is not something I want. But yeah, it's going to be something that I'm definitely going to need to upgrade to quite a lot of value. This is going to be my first ever heavenly plus, and honestly my first ever something anywhere close to this. So realistically I'm going to definitely keep this around, and the things that I'm going to try and get on this sword are probably uranium. I have got that a couple times before, and to be fairly honest, it's not exactly that hard at this point. Sulfur as well is something I'll probably try and get on that sword. Maybe I should have kept a look around on that sword just to try and level it up and everything else first, which is a kind of a whoops for me, but oh well. Let's have a quick look on the quality list as well. Maybe something like Splendid and Fabulous is something else that I'll probably need on the sword as well. Obviously Heavenly Plus, we're not getting any higher than that, and the class isn't really too bad. So yeah, basically we're going to go for Sulfur, we're going to go for Splendid, see if we can get this. I am going to try and get luck back on this sword as well at some point. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try and get sharpness on this thing real quick, see if I can just get this up a little bit in terms of the damage and stuff. Go ahead and kill a ton of bosses as well, get the enchants up and that, But yeah, there we go. We've got light, glittering, and I just need sharpness. Please, just sharpness real quick, please. I pray, game. Overdrive Plus. I needed that later on. But we've got power and sharpness. That's good enough, honestly. Let's go ahead and take this out real quick. We'll go ahead and actually level this sword up as well. We'll do the enchant, see how much damage it does, and then obviously I'll go ahead on my own and just get all the stuff that I need. There we go, up to whatever we needed there. Good enough. 2.2 trillion damage is more than enough. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get some kills with this. Enchant this up to get some Greed Plus and Overdrive Plus if I can, if I am lucky enough. But yeah, absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.